Higher, as in higher healing vibrations. Let's raise our vibrations up, 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 up. As we raise our individual vibrations up, this sends ripple effect frequency out into the world. Imagine sound and its frequency. Imagine a pebble being tossed in still water, and you are that pebble. Your soul emits this profound frequency wave out into the world, which also helps uplift others. This is a very beautiful gift that every soul is born with and is capable of doing. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Cosmic Cat. This is a very special birthday reading for those souls born August 12th. Welcome. Happy birthday to you. Spirit has some things that they would like to share with you. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael at this time to protect the space. Allow only higher healing vibrations in at this time. If you would like to call on your spirit guides, ancestors, um, any that you wish or would like, your fairies, feel free to do so now. Animal spirits, thank you. Thank you, spirits. And if so, there are approximately 367,000 souls born every day into this world, planet Earth school. So make sure that you're open-minded with the reading. Allow yourself to feel any feelings that you may feel. Be open. Surrender to what your body is doing. If your body starts moving, maybe your heart starts beating fast when you see a particular card, perhaps it really calms you or brings a smile to your face. Allow these feelings to flow and acknowledge them. Be aware and mindful of what's going on with your body at this time. Some things will not resonate for you because there are so many. This is a general timeless reading. The energy will always be present for whoever is watching. Spirit knows who's going to see this video. So just allow yourself to be open and receptive to what is given. And also know that some things may not resonate for you at this time, but weeks, months, years down the road, it will all come together for you. It's how Spirit likes to drop little nuggets for us, just to start to embed it in our brain, our little computer mind here. Welcome to my channel for those who are on a rebirth phase, who are not actually born August 12th, but were guided here. Thank you for showing up and honoring yourself, listening to your intuition, your gut, to your spirit guides to let you know that this is where you're supposed to be. If you're still confused about this, perhaps check your birth chart to see where Leo and the sun are in your birth chart, okay? Leo is a passionate, fiery sign ruled by the sun, Ra, the god of all beings, the power of self-expression. Leos have a huge personality. They're very outgoing, fun, sometimes can be self-centered and loud in public. But they're the type of energy, they're very warm and loyal too. So they're the type of energy that a lot of times you're drawn to. You want to be around them. They can be dramatic and ruled by the sun. Of course, their ego, their pride can sometimes overcome them, yeah? No, it's okay. I mean, these are things that are important for us to recognize in our lives and who we are. So I meditate before starting the reading and ask Spirit what it is that they would like to share, they would like for those watching the collective to know in reference to this day. And the major topic Sometimes I get 17 topics at once, and it's overwhelming. Other times, um, one or two are just significant and keeps coming back. And routines was the one that came up for you today. So, are you changing routines right now? Are you struggling with routines? Um, your routine has been uprooted. Maybe you have children and it's time for them to go back to school. Perhaps maybe you're in college and it's time for you to go back. Or you just started college again after decades. You're a little nervous, but Spirit's here for you. This is all coming up because they want you to know this is going to be okay, and this all happens for a reason. Okay? So you're really meant to work with it and be flexible with it. There's maybe you're returning to work from a medical leave or a vacation, and getting back in the swing of your routine can be difficult sometimes. Yeah. um but it's chaotic. It's like your routine uprooted and now it's chaos, and it's left you without a sense of who you are, or being, where you're going, what you're doing. um and this is meant to happen. Spirit says they want you to know that it's to help you gain flexibility with your life, to be more flexible when changes occur. Stop trying to control things that are out of your control. Even when you feel like maybe you can control it, know that ultimately energy changes. Sometimes Ganesh is a remover of obstacles and comes in to get you to remove obstacles in your way, or perhaps to place an obstacle in your way to get you back on the track and the path meant for you. So we know that Spirit can come into our lives and uproot our routines. At the same time, this is often our choice, or because of a choice that we made. Um, but it still is helping you to release attachments. You know, the attachments of the routine. Being attached to a particular routine, that it always has to be that way. That can set you up for, well, you're limiting yourself because you're kind of boxing yourself in. You have this square, and this is how things always must go for you. So it's a limited belief and it's a limited pattern. If you open yourself up to being flexible, Spirit is basically right now telling me that it's meant to happen for something down the road that's coming for you. um, it's something to start being aware of in your life, so that when that time comes, you're going to be ready and prepared and have your power built up, and also be willing to honor the transformation in life. Go with the flow easier. This could be something for someone. It could be maybe your health has changed, feeling like it's forcing you to change how you live your life. You know, your routine is uprooted. We had this a few days ago in a birthday reading where it was like someone had broke a bone. So it's a temporary ailment. You know, they couldn't like use their hand to brush their teeth. So they had to actually, I mean, something happened to where neither hand would work. So they needed to rely on someone else to help them through a phase or time in their life, because that's what happens when we have an ailment in our body. If we break a bone, um, get hit by a vehicle. I mean, just going through these things and these the health changes that may occur of when you need to rely on someone else, and you're strong, independent, controlling. Um, so you're asked to actually check in with that and face that, and to understand that you're meant to go with the flow, more like water. Be like water, they're saying. You are a fire sign. You are passionate and you're always go, 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 go. You don't like change though, Leos. You're pretty resistant to change. And this is why it's coming up for you. So if the health aspect is, if this is you, Spirit definitely wants you to be willing to adapt with acceptance, ease, and surrender to this moment. This doesn't mean surrender to taking a notion. If doctor tells you you're dying today, if they give you some extremely critical information and just take it, it's extremely, Spirit wants you to think for yourself, not eliminate what doctors say. They are professionals. They are there in that specific field and career because they have studied a lot. They work toward it. They spent time day after day building their knowledge up and learning how to care for others, humans' bodies. So you want to respect and honor the doctor giving you this information. At the same time, you have your own power within, your own internal compass, your own mind, and you are meant to use your mind to gain knowledge on the subject, the matter, whatever it is that the doctors have came to you to say that you have. It's time to definitely do your own research. How can you help this? Meditate, pray, set intentions. I mean, prayers are essentially thoughts, intentions, meditations, spells. That's what prayers essentially are. We are asking a higher power for guidance or help because you feel like it's too heavy or it's too much, or you just know by your inner self and your gut saying, hey, you know, this, your spirit guides are up there saying, hey, I'm right here, call on me, pick me, pick me. It's like if you've ever seen wrestling and where they tag, tag, and then it's their turn to jump in. They can't, no one can help until they're tagged, until that person that's getting beat up can tag someone to get out of the ring and let someone in. So perhaps this is the energy for you, but you are being asked to definitely do your research, maintain your grounded ability, get yourself some jasper, or simply walk outside barefoot on the grass and close your eyes. Feel Mother Earth, the divine, nature around you. Hear the music, the bird songs, the insects, the butterflies flapping their wings, the hummingbirds humming. Listen and hear this, but also allow yourself to feel like a tree. While your feet are in the ground, feel the movement going from your feet, the healing sensation from your feet all the way up to your top of your head and out. It's absolutely healing, comforting. And it's been proven by Clint Oberman, a scientist who studied this by himself to really find out. And then once some doctors caught on to this, and I think that movie, it's a documentary, and I think it's called The Earthing. But it is about how grounding mats, grounding yoga mats, grounding shoes, grounding bed sheets, things of this nature have been invented. And this is the person who founded this is Clint Oberman. And then some doctors were interested in finding this out because he had suggested that going outside barefoot is the easiest, simplest way to reduce your inflammation in your body. And scientists and doctors work together to prove this. Isn't that magnificent? So definitely, I recommend, if you haven't seen that movie, to watch that movie and to also know miracles happen every day. Okay, so what else? Yeah, surrendering to the moment and knowing you are exactly where you're meant to be. What is this opportunity that's at your place for you to work with? Why is this here? It's here for a reason, and it's important for you to really dig a little deeper to find that out. But the surrender, it's like the energy that came up was like getting a shot or an exam from a doctor who always asked you to relax beforehand, stating it will be less painful. Yeah, it's going to be less painful if you surrender to the moment, to the feeling, whatever this is that you're going through. You know, surrender and go with the flow. It will all eventually work out. Anytime your routines change, think about that and think about past times when your routines changed in your life and how you coped with them. Did you make it through? How did you make it through? Do you remember how? No, sometimes you just have to flow like water and go with the flow. Okay? The other two things that came up for meditation was remember your power and alignment. Remember your power. Spirit, can you share some more information on remembering your power? Let's go ahead and get some insight. Remember your power. What is it for August 12th souls, those watching, remembering the power that they have? King of Wands. Yes, fire, fire. Yeah, remember your power. Remember who you are. Remember that you are a leader in life, in your own life, if not the lives of others. You are a leader, a passionate, strong, capable leader. You're always motivated, ambitious, very energetic. And this king's energy doesn't walk away or step back to anything. That's how brave and powerful you are. Did you hear that? Did you see that? A spark just went poof. Yeah. So don't stand back or hold back. If you get a diagnosis from your doctor and you go and do some research and you're concerned about whether to talk to your doctor about it or not, talk. Why are you holding it back? This is your life you're talking. This is your life and your life being in others' hands. Spirit wants you to take your life in your own hands. Not just go with what anyone tells you or anyone speaks. Be open to listening to it. Be open to receiving that knowledge from them. But don't make it your own. Okay? It's very important to stand in this. This king did not get in this position by being a follower. This king is a clear leader, and so are you. Okay, alignment. Spirit, what is the alignment for? What can you tell us, share with us about the alignment? What is it that August 12th souls, Leos, need to know about alignment? Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so there is a need to align your actions, your motivations with your feminine side and your emotions. And by embracing this Queen of Cups energies, and this is a very loving queen. Loving queen. Your heart chakra is open wide. This means that you do not people please. You do not allow others to, you don't have energy leakage, and you don't allow others to try to take your power either. You're a master, a queen. You honor who you are and where you are, and you have great deep gratitude for every place, everywhere, your environment, your relationships, your role in society, in your kingdom. This is also Spirit asking you to balance your masculine and feminine energies. These cards could actually represent yourself, or they could represent someone close to you. that you look up to. So either the energies are your own, or there's someone that that spirit is asking you to reach out to be around more often, so that it can help you to continue following your path that is meant for you. Mm-hmm. The Queen of Cups is also is like a motherly, nurturing role. She is the most loving queen of all of them. So we're going to pull some cards here. This is the Green Witch Oracle deck, and you have the Mirror. Yeah, yourself. How do you view yourself? What is your self-worth? Your self-value? This isn't meant for you to ask someone else. Spirit is wanting you to look deeply straight into the mirror, which is also a portal. And it's not by chance that we have your birthday candle here that is at the end of its wick. It's coming down. It is actually melting quickly, and it may be done by the time we're done. But this is probably the last day for this candle, and this is also the last day of the Lionsgate portal being open. Portal. Mirrors or portals. Doors, windows, places in your visions that you may see someone is dreaming about portals and going through them. This is an affirmation for you. I mean, this is completely for your birthday, for your rebirth day. This is speaking volumes of self-love. Right? Spirit just asked you to write in your journal, what do you love about yourself? And why? So write down what you love about yourself in your journal and why you love those aspects about you, those characteristics, those traits. And if you look in the mirror and you do not like what you see, open up, be willing, flow like water, and surrender to thee. Embrace challenges that come into your life. See them as opportunities versus problems. Because you are a powerful being that draws energy towards you. So if you are drawing energy toward you that is dense, heavy, negative, weighs you down, doesn't feel good, just like you know inside you that you don't gossip, would you want to be in a position where that person that's gossiping, talking about someone else who isn't in the room, would you want to be on the other end of that? Would you want that happening to you? So really being mindful of how you communicate to others, your environments, being mindful of how it affects your body. Because even at work, if you have a tough day at work, it's difficult not to bring that home and project it out. It can be difficult. So if you're struggling with this, because Spirit's bringing this up for a reason, again, they're asking you to surrender and be willing to look at what is occurring and what is happening. Why are these resentments being held in your body? Okay, so I am being asked to also pull right now an animal card. So we are going to pull an animal spirit card from the pocketbook. I almost said. That's like, I haven't said pocketbook in so long. Age is showing, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. The mother, the maiden, and the crone. Okay, here we go. All right, vulture. Yeah, vulture. What do you think about when you see vulture? You think gross, disgusting, not cool? What is it that you really think about when you see a vulture? You feel like they're a waste of society? For one thing, this vulture is asking you to be enlightened. There's some heavy, heavy energy. It's time to detox, is what I just heard. Detox your body, especially if you are eating a lot of high processed foods. It is not good for you. It just really isn't. And the older you get, the worse it gets. So you're being asked to implement more fruits and vegetables into your diet. If you are going to the doctor often, check and ask him what deficiency on vitamins you have, and then implement those fruits and vegetables that are strong and high in whatever it is that you need in your body. I just learned the other day that anyone over 40, our bodies need more nutrients than we could possibly really even eat in a day. Alfalfa, barley, and kale were all things that came up. So those aspects, those things are meant to be implemented in your life. But something, look into that. That's for someone out there. The vulture is going to help you rebalance your masculine and feminine, and help you also balance and connect your fire, your passion, your ambition with your loving emotional state. So you're going to start to nurture your beliefs, your ideals, your ambition. You're not going to just go straight forward in energy without knowing and having first the cleansing, watery, go with the flow, being able to transform and change in your life, having an open mind, releasing those limited beliefs. Yeah. So the vulture is a guardian, and honestly, if we didn't have vultures in our lives, on our planet, we wouldn't survive. There's no way we would survive if vultures didn't clean up carcasses and eat dead things that were once living, that passed, that are on the road, that stink up. I mean, this whole world would have a stench to it, and we would die of diseases. So the vulture, maybe you feel like the vulture in some ways, of where you feel open, honest, kind, but misunderstood, and others don't see you the way that you see yourself. So the vulture is bringing wisdom in for you, some clarity. And if you're feeling you're stuck in that heavy weight of not being grounded, being a follower instead of a leader, maybe you're feeling dramatic or aggressive, Spirit asks you to sage and clean your space. Clean your home. Clean where you are. Clean where you are. For sure. So let's see. We're going to see what this has for us regarding. I want to get another idea for you regarding this mirror. So this is like the Justice card. So this is looking you right in the eye. Now is the moment to face up to reality. That's what this card is bringing. Face up to reality. What is it that the souls need to face, Spirit? Using the Grateful Dead Tarot deck today. You don't have to know the Grateful Dead. I would be surprised if you don't, or love them, but the cards, the artwork, the cards, the energy is so profound. Oh, I like, look at that. Okay. Wow. Huh. Okay. Yeah. You're being asked to really take a deeper look at yourself here and how you see yourself. How you see yourself is more important than how anyone else sees you. They have their own, other people have their own lives, and it's important that you remember that and allow yourself to not be codependent, to have your individuality, to have your own way of thought. This one's really wanting to come out here. Ooh, oh my gosh, you have all major arcanas. You have no day-to-day going on here. So there is a major rebirth that's going to happen for you. Yeah. This is one of my absolutely favorite Grateful Dead songs, this card. It's also a favorite card of mine. It's 13, and that is the Death card. It's a Scorpio card. So if you have any Scorpio in your chart, whether it's your rising or your moon sign, maybe check that and see. But this is you surrendering. You finally do surrender. You surrender to your soul. You surrender to spirit and the guidance. And these blockages that created all this havoc in your life, it just falls away. Yeah. Broke Down Palace is an absolutely beautiful song. And you're just deciding to float. You're floating here. Yeah. A part of you is dying. A part of you is not going to remain in your life anymore, and you chose this. This is the path you chose. You wanted this to go away. We're in the year number 9, the serpent in Chinese zodiac. So this also states that it's the year all about shedding that skin of what doesn't serve you, what isn't serving you. The gossip isn't serving you. The meekness, the not having your own thoughts or owning your own body, your mind, your soul, your heart, like honoring it, looking after it, making sure it's safe, taking information in, but then also learning how you process or what your belief system is, what you feel about it. You know, honoring yourself. Death is a slow transition. So this is a process that you are working on of letting go. We're also in the year number 9 in numerology. 2025, add it all together and you get the number 9. Last year was 8, this year's 9. And this means that we are close to completing a cycle, a big major cycle in our lives. Okay. 9s are also about not just letting go, but it's also where you've almost reached that goal. So think about that. You're in a marathon, you're running, and you're at the last lap. Think of how exhausted you are. You're tired. Your body is like ready to fall down and collapse. But your mind, even though it's tired, it's foggy, there's not clarity there, it's hanging on. And think about this as opportunity to learn more about yourself, get closer with yourself, discover who you are. Begin to work with your guardian angel and your animal spirit. We all are born, when our souls are born into planet Earth, we all get a guardian angel and an animal spirit that is with us the entire time on planet Earth. Those are the two main ones, the only ones that will stay with us the entire time. They won't ever leave us. So figure out who those are. Maybe start to try to do some meditations to figure this out. Maybe you already know, by this, that's wonderful. Share in the comments below if you feel guided to, how you know, what you know, when you figured it out. If there was a meditation you did and you want to share with others in this community, feel free. But death is happening. So number 13 could be significant for you in 13 days or on the 13th of a specific month. Tomorrow's the 13th of August. So perhaps tomorrow something is going to begin to happen that's a slow transition. Now, we go into this sun. I mean, this is your card, Leo. This is your card. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for this. I'm going to ring my little witch bell here. Thank you, Spirit, for the Sun card. This has Leo all over it. Look at that. And I'm sure you deadheads out there know what song this is. I mean, the all-seeing eye is with you. You're dancing, celebrating. You have your power back. You listened. You listened to yourself. And you're a survivor. You're a survivor. Or you surrendered and you know that your time is limited. And yet you also know, you understand the process more now. And so death doesn't scare you. The fear isn't there. If you've lost someone this year, and I'm picking up someone lost someone that was the king or queen energy, one of these, and perhaps that is why there's so much grief that just came suddenly into this space. You know that they are still with you. And this also helps you to believe further than what the limitations of society gives. You're no longer in the status quo. You decide to step away from the herd, use your own mind, your own intellect, find your own way, because your path, you realize, is for your own. Yeah, in the, is it Ripple? The song where it's like, this path is for your steps alone. Yeah. Ripple in Still Water. I would suggest watching that or listening to that song today, because we did also start out with Frequency, a pebble being tossed in still water. That's also from that same song. Broke Down Palace is an excellent one. China Cat Sunflower, also stunning. This is your energy of you getting your power, the power that was lost. Maybe perhaps there was someone feeding off of your energy, or you had a leakage of it, and that's why you were drained so much. And you realize this, and you're not upset or angry. You have a compassionate heart when you finally just decide to dissolve the cord, cut the toxic cords with the relationship, let go of it in some way. And then we have a rebirth. You are going to completely, wow, what a profound reading this has been today. I don't think I've ever done a reading and received only, these are soul level cards. These are part of the major arcana deck, okay? And these are court cards. So they're all, none of the suit cards came out today. None of the everyday, day-to-day. So this is showing a lot of many of you are ascending. You have ascended. Spirit, who could be working with these souls right now in their lives? Rumi. Do you feel Rumi? Have you had a dream about Rumi? Someone has had a dream about Rumi, or have been reading his quotes, is watching his studies, learning from his mystical knowing, and breaking boundaries. Personal experience of God. Look at that. Huh. I just got angel bumps on my, more so on my feminine side, my left side, and a few on my knee on my right side. So I think that embracing your feminine side is going to help you the most right now at this time. being gentle with yourself, caring about your body. Your body is the vessel that carries your soul. Try to view it this way, and it's going to help you. Rumi is the mystic. So many people followed him and his teachings. I mean, they like the Grateful Dead, they literally dropped everything to just follow him like a prophet, like they would with Buddha, like they would with Jesus, like they would with any other divine master. Call upon Rumi to help guide you through this rebirth right here. You surrendered. You literally surrendered. In both of these cards, you're surrendering, and this is why China Cat Sunflower comes out. Now, I'm not sure what they considered this song to be, but I always call it Franklin's Tower. It seems like Franklin's Tower to me. May the four winds blow you safely home. And it is about rebirth. So I recommend you listening to these songs today and then add Ripple in there. Allow yourself to feel. Call upon Rumi beforehand. Ask Rumi to be present. Don't forget to burn some sacred smoke. For some reason, I thought that we mentioned this in the beginning, and now I'm not sure, but that definitely came through either before I started the reading, while I was, I think we read something about sacred smoke somewhere, and I definitely burned way more sacred smoke this morning than I usually do. So get yourself some incense, some Palo Santo, sage, Herba Santo, sweetgrass, something that you can burn and feel the presence of spirit with you, okay? And call upon Rumi, and then ask your questions of what it is that you really want to let go of and release in a major way and rebirth into. How do you see your life? No limitations. Write it out. Be realistic in your dream and your goals. Realistic. At the same time, be unlimited. Don't block yourself from your own true desires in life. That's the final message. Let's go ahead and blow your candle out. As I blow your candle out, please go ahead and set your intention for the day, your wish, your dream, your goal. And I would love to also ask you to subscribe to my channel, and please hit that like button for this video. If you feel guided, I would love to hear information as to where you are on this path, this journey, what resonated for you, what didn't. Maybe if you have any guidance for anyone else that shares the same birthday as you or is going through a rebirth. This is an affirmation that someone definitely will be watching, that their birthday doesn't fall on this day, but they were guided. And you definitely are being asked to surrender to trusting the universe and your inner knowing. Allowing yourself to see these cards and to feel your own energy that you feel by viewing them is tremendous. Calling upon Rumi to help you break boundaries. Yeah, the boundaries of the doctor saying you're dying today. Breaking that boundary, if that's what you want, because some of you don't. Some of you have come to terms, and this is why you're celebrating. You're ready to go home. You're ready to be in the presence of your other loved ones. You're ready to be with your divine master, your guides, maybe your guardian angel or your animal spirit. Perhaps it's Rumi. Yeah, this is the message I have for you today. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a very cosmic day and tonight. Make sure that you check out the short videos I do every day. I do an angel number, angel card, an animal spirit, and I also do another reading similar to the birthday, but it is an inner child reading. I highly encourage that as well. Have a cosmic day and tonight. Meow.